I just honestly love the sport. My family, they say they have video of me when I was 1 year old, about 18 months, shooting a basketball into a little Tykes goal, and so it's just kind of in my blood. I always loved to play the sport. I had two older brothers that liked basketball as well, so they kind of molded me into the player that I was. And coming out of high school, I didn't really have many offers, and so after my senior year, Kentucky called out of the blue just to see if I was really good enough to play. And so once they offered me that spot, I don't think I could have turned it down. I heard some things like, you're a walk-on, you're not going to be treated as fairly as some of the players, but I mean, by the fans and the coaches and the staff, like, everyone treated me so well, and I had some of the best years of my life here. My first 2 years were definitely a struggle. All I could do was make the right choices and do my part as a team, and if I got to play, then fine, but if not, I was still doing my part. And so when the Maryland game came, I didn't really expect to play at all. I'd been used to being the Victory Cigar, and I think even the Maryland coach was kind of looking at his assistant saying, "Who's that? We don't even have him on the scouting report." And so when I got in, Dickie V, I think, announced, like, this kid has never played before, he just needs to go in and play solid, just not make any mistakes. And then when I made a few of my good plays, he just kept growing to love me more, I think, and I just somehow played really well that game, and that kind of got my name out there and kind of showed the coaches that I could play a little bit, and ultimately it gave me confidence that I was really searching for my first 2 years. I can remember when the buzzer sounded and we had beaten Kansas in 2012, we all kind of just rushed out onto the court, and confetti fell, and so when you're a kid and you're watching the championship game, you see all that and you wish you could experience it, and then I actually got to experience that, so that was awesome. And we went back to the hotel, and we were on this balcony, and we were throwing beads to all the fans that were lined up on Bourbon Street, so it was really just an overwhelming experience, and it's something I'll remember the rest of my life. A lot of people had the same dream I did, and people want to hear about it all the time, so I think it just made sense to kind of tell my story and tell the story of everyone that dreams of being a Kentucky Wildcat and show them what it's really like.